another episode of
She
Said with your girl Danielle Diella_Ella.
And I'm Tim Wayne. I told you I was gonna get some hair, and I got it. You know what I'm saying? This is how we starting it off.
No, you were gonna see. I was all for you because you were gonna do the real deal.
Oh no, I'm just. So you listen, right? So in order for me to get the hair, I got to become one with the hair. So I got to have some type of hair, and I feel like this. You know,
is that one track? What is that?
Don't worry about what it is. Somebody like
it.
Somebody like it.
Who is somebody?
It don't matter. Somebody like it.
Wet. I don't like it.
Wet.
Guys, we almost died. Well, I almost did.
Yeah, Danielle almost got caught.
I live in Round Rock, Texas, and I was in a tornado. Go look it up on your Twitter.
Yeah, she was in a tornado.
K-View stuff.
And I heard it.
Oh, you heard it? Yeah, I saw things flying in the air. I thought it was birds, but it was debris. I was afraid, but I'm alive and well, and not seriously trying to be funny, but it was a little scary. I was like, "What am I supposed to do? Where am I supposed to go?"
No,
and
for real.
Thank God, it was close. So thank God it didn't hit where I'm at. So yeah. I could see it. Let's put it like that.
That's about 5 or 6 miles from me. So it's really not that far.
And it passed our main highway. And my mom said a 18-wheeler blew over or something?
The video I saw, I didn't see the 18-wheeler, but I do know some cars got mixed up in there. I seen some cars moving and they weren't driving. They got picked up. Now, mind you, that tornado did spawn in the middle of the highway. So it did, you need a flat surface for a tornado to spawn.
Right. I was just saying that we're more inland, we're more city, like we don't have a lot of flat land, even in Round Rock. So I'm like, what the hell? What happened?
Right.
I don't understand, but yeah, I could look out my window and see it. So we're here and what about your hair? Your hair would have got blown away. That whole thing would have blew up in there, and a tornado would have been just swiveling. That word. Blown. Your wig would have got snatched.
No, it wouldn't. This is good hair. That's good.
That's very synthetic. You can tell.
No, it's not.
It's so thin, like and nappy.
That's because I wanted it like that.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, guys. So we had a pretty cool weekend. I did.
Yeah.
So let's just say this. Boo. I shot my shot, right?
Shoot or shoot. That's the name of this episode.
Guess what, Tim?
No response.
Crickets.
You can't put all your eggs in one basket, man.
I'm not hurt because a lot of this was an experiment.
Wait, you can't put your hair in you know what I'm saying?
The guy, he was attractive. He was an attractive guy. That's what made me be like, oh, he's cute. How old is he? Whatever. But I was really, because I told you, I'm not trying to date nobody. Boy, what are you doing? Let me see. It's a track.
Don't do that.
It's a track.
It's coming back. I got a whole wig on the way.
Okay, I got a wig. I could put on whatever color y'all need right now.
You got a white one?
A white one?
Yeah.
No, I ain't got white. Let me stop lying.
You ain't got on everything?
Only got blue, purple.
Oh, you got a purple?
Yeah, but you gotta see it in the sun. Like it's like a lavenderish, grayish purple.
Got hair all over the place.
Look at you. That's what I was saying.
Yeah, go ahead. My bad.
It was more of an experiment. Because I've been told, like, oh, if you talk to somebody, blah, blah.
Yeah, I told you that.
Yeah, I was very nervous. All I asked was how old the man was. Tim was like, pull up a chair.
I didn't say it like that. I didn't say pull up a chair. I said, hey, come on, cop a seat, man. Cop a squat. He was like,
well, it was, I'm proud that I got out of my comfort zone. But
yeah, no, you should definitely be proud of yourself.
But I'm not gonna do that.
So you're saying you're never going to do that again? Because it didn't work one time?
Not that it didn't work, because I'm telling you, right now, I ain't trying to date nobody unless I really want to date somebody.
So, okay,
and that
so
makes
hypothetically speaking, if he were to message you back and y'all hit it off, but you ain't looking for nobody, would you still talk to him?
Why you wait 2 days to say something?
Maybe he is playing the same game that everybody else play.
I'm not playing
gotta
games.
wait 72 hours.
I'm not playing. If you gonna play games, I don't want them.
Oh, Danielle.
No, I don't want them. So, but yeah, my feelings aren't hurt. It was just what I got out of it was I can talk to people.
Mm-hmm.
I can have a conversation, but like I told you, I want to be that woman that's like confident. Especially if you're older than them, you can't be like, oh, I'm so shy. You better be like, I want your number. Drop them draws now. Why
couldn't you say that to him Saturday?
Well, I didn't want him to drop his draws, and I didn't know. Seriously, Tim, when I was looking at that man, I was like, Danielle, no, you know, he ain't it. He not.
How do you know? You don't know.
I know. I do know.
Danielle, that is the most annoying.
Don't do annoying. This is why.
That's annoying. He ain't the one. You don't know.
It's kind of people you click with. When you first meet somebody and then y'all kind of talk and you just be like, that person, like we just clicked. Like me and you call her the green-eyed monster.
Yeah.
I've seen her through you, through other mutual friends, never really talked to her. It's the first time that I actually got to hang out with her. I was like, bet she cool people. I like her.
Yeah.
She's gonna be cool.
Yeah.
I feel like with certain men, or not certain men, but with a guy, I can already be like, yeah. Because women, we do know if we're gonna sleep with a guy when we first meet them, and if we really want to try to go somewhere as far as with the full relationship most of the time.
Okay.
And I wasn't picking up that vibe from him. I was like, yeah, this ain't gonna be serious.
Maybe he's not good at introducing himself to people. Let me tell you something. I'm not good. That first initial.
It's not about what he did.
Okay, so what's the problem?
He didn't do nothing wrong. Like we've been saying, he was well spoken. He carried himself very well. I just didn't get this thing of like.
That's not going to always happen, Danielle. That doesn't always happen.
I want it to happen like that.
You're asking for something that very few and far, but like that doesn't happen to everybody.
Tim, you don't.
You're asking for fairy tale right now. Let's be realistic. Yes, you are.
No, you don't know my story. All my exes, the first one from middle school, I wanted nothing to do with him. There was not a spark. I thought he was weird and he stared all the time. Then I fell in love with him.
Are you talking about who I think you're talking about?
Yeah, Patrick. He came at the end of our 8th grade year.
Yeah.
And he would just sit there and stare. And I was like, what's up with this kid? But when I got to high school, everyone knew him. And I was like, and we got together white and blue. He could dress. And so I was like, oh, people know him. He talks. He's not weird. Let me get to know him. And got to know him. He's cool. My other ex didn't like him. I remember I told him he disgusted me before. One day he's like, I want to put a smile on your face for the rest of your life.
Well,
I said, F you. I said that to him. And it's like, you're mean.
F you, or did you actually say?
I did it. I just didn't want to cuss. I didn't know how far we were in. I'm still learning the rules. I don't know if we're far in yet.
No, we're not far in yet. No,
then I fell in love with that boy too. Both the dude. My friends, I say that you like guys grow on you. Like it takes a minute. So I don't go for the sparkle. I'm not the girl that goes for the sparkle.
But
whatever.
You're talking about sparks, even though you don't deal with sparks.
But because I've had those connections, even outside of men, just with women and friendships, and even other men for just platonic relationships. That's the kind of vibe that I want, because all those exes are exes for a reason. So maybe I already saw some things that I should have been like.
What did you see? Because I feel like you're being a little prejudging. Like we're being completely.
No, I'm not.
I'm sorry. I think you're being a little bit. This is really ghetto. I think you're being really prejudging right now.
What am I prejudging, Tim?
I think you're prejudging somebody you don't know, and you're not giving them the benefit of the doubt. So what? He don't hit you up within 3 days. So what? He don't hit you up immediately 2 days after y'all text. So who cares? Who cares?
Because you make time for people you want to make time for.
The last person, the last real relationship I was in, I got this girl's phone number. I sent her. I met her on Super Bowl Sunday. Okay. And then I got her phone number. I didn't text her again until her birthday. I sent her a text message. The next time that we actually exchanged information and phone numbers and stuff. Well, no, I did. We already had a phone number, but we actually had a real conversation was in September. So
wait.
Yeah.
Why?
I got her phone number.
But y'all had maybe talked in how do you go from not saying nothing?
Okay, so listen to what I'm saying. The same way you went about shooting your shot, I shot my shot. We exchanged information. I shot her a text message, and then that was it. I don't necessarily know what happened. I don't care. It don't matter. The next time I shot her a message, I told her happy birthday. And then after that, I didn't hear from her or text her, or I didn't hear from her until September.
Well, I don't even know when this man's birthday is.
So with that being said, when we actually did have a conversation via text message, we went on a date the next day or the same day, and it was a 7-hour date. So I don't want to hear.
But Tim, you knew when her birthday was to even tell her happy birthday.
Well, that was a part of the icebreaker. That was a part of the
I only know this man's birthday because he said he was 27. He just turned 27, which I already forgot. He did say a couple weeks or a week ago. I don't know. Yeah. But I'm also not thirsty as hell, nigga. I'm not finna text you happy birthday. No, I'm not.
So the thing was,
I already told you, which I shouldn't have done. We already spoke. If he wanted to I already made the initiative. You take the next step. If he wanted to talk to me, he should have said something.
Forever if you don't actually get your ass up and say something sometimes.
But I said something. But like I said, it deep down in my heart.
One time.
Deep down in my heart, I knew it wasn't for me. It wasn't
You sound like a nutcase right now.
I did not really want to talk to him.
You didn't say it wasn't for me. If you weren't gonna talk to him anyway, why you even go through with all of that?
What was my whole intent to talk to this boy? I want to see how old he was. That was my whole intent. How old is this boy? Because he looked young. As soon as he told me he was 27, because me and the Green Eye Monster was already sitting there talking, I said, you know what? I need me an older man. I feel like now I need older.
And you just completely shut him off because he's 27 years old.
Yes.
You know what's going to happen to you?
What, Tim?
You're going to have somebody that's going to be younger than you.
I've always dated men younger than me as
it's gonna,
couple months.
It's only been
a couple months, but
it's going to continue. You can't.
I like how you know my life, Tim. No, I don't think so.
No.
They're going to be my age or older because, Tim, men my age already ain't got it together. So what if you younger?
Clearly, off of the brief interaction we had with this young man, he had his shit together.
To an extent. From what we know, yes. But we don't know if he loves the Lord. Remember, he gotta love the Lord. I don't know if he loves the Lord.
Okay.
And back up. Every time we were looking at him, me and Megan, we already called her name out. He was on his phone the whole time.
He works in social media.
So you on your phone. So if I text you, you on that phone. It don't take nothing for you. Bet, got you locked in. Okay, hey, nice to meet you. Da-da-da-da. If you on that's why I said people make time for what they want to make time for. I'm not going to play no games. You've been on your phone all day.
How you know you have multiple phones? I got multiple phones.
I don't care, Tim. You make excuses for this man.
I'm not making excuses for anything. I'm telling you.
You want something? You want something. That's it.
I wanted my last ex. I didn't talk to her until September.
That's you.
But what I'm telling you,
I don't have time to play games.
Yeah, when nobody was playing games. I wasn't playing games with my ex.
This man ain't said that to me.
What the fuck does that? That don't matter, Danielle.
Okay.
So let me ask you this. He hits you up a week from now. Like, hey, I'm in town. Let's go catch a drink. You going?
Nope.
You full of shit, Danielle.
I'm not.
You should have never got that man's number. You should have never messed with him. You should have left him alone.
Oh, now it's on me. Yeah. I spoke to you. I asked for your number. I text you. And now you ain't said nothing, and I'm supposed to sit here and wait for you to finally say something, and I'm full of
shit. You wasted.
Nah, brothers ain't finna be lazy. I ain't out here thirstiest for nothing.
What does that have to do with what?
I am the prize. I am the prize, boo. You should be glad I even spoke to you.
It's not working for you, honey. This don't look good.
What don't look good?
This don't look good.
No, and I will take this back. I wanted to say this. I will take back what I said last week, that I'm not asking for much. I'm only asking for much to somebody who ain't got it. So I'm not asking for much. If you ain't got your
Steve Harvey clip did you watch this week to come up with that bullshit?
No. It wasn't a Steve Harvey. It was church. It was the Lord.
Okay, pastor.
Having the faith to believe and want something, and not even just that. I'm not, if you are in your 30s and up, I wish you can insert a clip that my friend sent me because I was applauding all day. It is from a man. If you are 30 something and up and you do not have your own place, as a man, you're supposed to provide, protect, and cultivate. And all because a woman is asking you to provide and protect. And you got a problem with it, brother, you don't need to be talking to nobody. That's not asking a lot. A man that has money, you asking him to make sure he can pay his bills. He like, girl, why are you asking me that? That ain't nothing. Like, let's talk about something that matters, because that doesn't matter to me. You got a house, you stay at your own place. Why are we asking grown men? Why are we continuously giving young men the pass to struggle? I'm not doing it. I'm not asking for a lot. Women are not asking for a lot. If you ain't got it, keep it moving and find a girl who wants to be with you.
Okay.
Not. I want to play it. Can you play other stuff on stuff?
Yeah, I guess so.
Cause
my rebuttal? What was my rebuttal to what you were saying was you wanted somebody to not be going through stuff. And what I was trying to explain to you, but I don't think you were listening. I think you were listening to rebuttal and not listening to like actually listening to me. What I was saying is, like, just because you have gone through certain things and certain storms in a certain amount of time, and they may not seem like they last long for you. What I'm saying is that other people, whether it be men or women, go through certain storms, go through things throughout life that may not be a couple weeks. It may not be a couple months. It might be years. I'm talking for me personally. There's been a major shitstorm of stuff that has happened to me personally. And you may not know all of the details, but I feel like you know some of it. And it's been hard, like outside of a pandemic as well.
But you've been actively working towards getting out of that, though.
Yeah, but just because that I'm like, I feel like you were saying about your situation, that just because that I don't know if that gentleman was trying to work his way out of his situation or not, but I know for myself, like,
yes,
I feel like you could date and do both. Now, personally, do I want to date? I have dated that I wasn't really in the mind space to date. I thought I could, so I stepped out of it. I knew for myself that, like, hey, I don't need to be dating this girl because I need to be either focused on this or I want to be able to do this. I know that there are responsibilities that you have when being in a relationship, especially, you know, as you get, like you said, as you get older, there's going to be expectations of things that your partner or your girlfriend or boyfriend, whoever, they're going to expect of you. I know how I am when it comes to certain things, and certain things I'm just like not at this time. I'm not just ready to bend on.
But I agree.
So therefore I made that decision like, and again, I didn't want to hurt that person's feelings. It wasn't nothing towards them. I liked them. There were some things that kind of threw me off. There's definitely a learning curve. There's some things that you learn, but that's, again, you also get that from dating. You also learn that from dating that person. You also that's all I was trying to get you to understand. And I felt like you were just trying to listen to me say what I say. So what up, Taz? And then and then I'd be like, well, that's not doing it. Like, I was just like, no.
I heard. I get that. I think I do feel like some things you need to focus on, and sometimes you can be distracted if you're in a relationship. So you choose to be like, let me focus on this, because if I'm with you, then I do feel like I have to give my time or do something to make sure you're good, because we're supposed to have some type of relationship. So I feel like it's good that you've chosen at times to be like, well, no, I need to get this straight or whatever. Yeah. And the person that I was talking about before, he is actively trying to do that. That is fine. All I was saying is that for me, I need you to be
ready
at this place. Yes, because I am ready. So for someone else, that's fine. Tim, then too, I've done that. My last relationship, 11 years, Tim, I've done that. And maybe that's where it's coming from. I waited for 11 years to struggle love. Let me figure it out. Let me even help you figure it out. I've done that. I am not going to do that no more. Danielle, if another woman wants to do that, it's perfectly fine. I'm not knocking women who want to do that, or men who are struggling, that feel like they can't be in something. Because some women be like, I got you, boo. Let's run this train together. I'm just not going to do that.
But Danielle, like, everybody's struggling.
Okay,
everybody. Like, at the end of the day, whether you want to, like, everybody is struggling.
No, not that. Why is that happening? When you try to play TikToks and it plays the wrong TikTok, because apparently that's been happening lately.
And I would like to talk about some of these pastors, because a lot of these pastors are pandering to women, but we'll get to
this. This isn't the pastor. This is what I was just, why can't I not? Oh, I know. I liked it. Only you can see videos you liked. Of course, nothing wants to work, of course, now.
Oh, yeah, it's always like that.
Let's try this. But no, I will not say that my pastor. What? All the McDonald's people. Is this about that? What was that?
It says the dating scene in 2022.
It says what?
The dating scene in 2022.
Oh, for real. Oh, I just seen it now. It just came across my thing too. I just saw it, got the message. I thought it was that diss track. Was it Pusha T? You didn't hear about the Arby's diss track against McDonald's?
Oh my God.
I think it's Pusha T made it, or I could be lying.
Is hilarious.
I could be lying, but I think it was by.
On his hands. Gotta love Pusha T. King Push.
Yuck. I think that's what it was. Of course, stuff is spinning. Nothing's gonna work because of the tornado. I don't know.
You can't blame the tornado on everything.
Well, I don't know why. Like, oh, here we go. I know, like, TikTok wasn't working. See, I'm just now even just getting your message. Your laugh out. Yeah.
But I said that.
Here it goes.
Let's talk about today's men. Most men that I'm speaking of should be of the age of 27 and older. Anyone younger is still figuring out their life. I don't understand why there's a lot of men over the age of 27 still holding on to old hurt or looking up old rumors or old things about any other man. Life is about yourself. Also, at the same time, any man over the age of 27 should have his life figured out. And if you don't, let's stop normalizing men struggling. That's the main problem that we have today in society. Men want you to feel bad for them and at the same time want to be alpha. I can't feel bad for you and then you want to act alpha. If you feel bad for yourself, in no way in shape or form are you a man. Because as a man, you are supposed to be a leader. As a man, for yourself, for survival, you're supposed to figure these things out. There should be no crutch and no aid to it. Trying to make women feel bad for you is going to crutch your life. You need to learn to grow up. A lot of men today at 30 years old don't even have their life figured out. And I know this sounds harsh to say, you shouldn't be dating. You should not be looking for interest of marriage, because what you're looking for is a savior. Any man 30 and up, 27 and up should have his life figured out. The reason why I'm so against 50-50, because by those ages, you should be living pretty well. And by that age, you should have everything figured out. So adding a woman to your life, it should be stress-free. You should want to take care of her. And it's okay if she wants to pay some of the insurances and the car note. But when it comes to mortgage and putting a roof over a woman's head, she should never have to put forth any money towards that. That's called being a man and a leader and providing shelter. So for all the women out there that say they're looking for a good man to provide for them, stop letting little boys look at their backgrounds and 2-bedroom apartments put you down. You want more with your life, and it's okay. You got too many men bashing women that just want to live good. What is wrong with wanting a man that lives good for himself so you can add to it? Let me tell you something. By you paying most of the bills, it leaves your wife or your girlfriend with more money to spend on you. As you see my wife.
Okay, we ain't got it. He was just keep talking about, like, if you pay this, she gonna have maybe more money, more time.
Daniel, I thought we were better than this. I thought we were better.
Let me hear your thoughts.
So first off, you as a person, I don't want to hear anybody say anything about where you should be at this age, at a certain age, because that's fucking bullshit, Danielle. Don't ever play no shit like that for me. At this age, you should be able to do this. At this age, you should be able to do this. Nobody walks the same line of life. The experiences that people experience in different times and different paces of life are different. So that what he led off with was a crock of bullshit. That was the biggest crock of bullshit. And that wait. I'm not done. No. Let me finish. That is a crock of bullshit. That's how you pander to somebody. That's how you, I got my shit together and because I got my shit together, that means you're supposed to have your shit together. That don't fucking work like that. It don't. I've seen people that were up and are down right now. And I've seen people that are down that are up right now. I can tell you personally from knowing my aunt had a master's degree and from the University of Houston, graduated magna cum laude from the University of Texas with a nursing degree, and she didn't have a job for 3 years. So I don't want to hear no shit like that. I don't. And she was and she
seems how he didn't even say what you're saying, but yeah, life happens. We all got that.
But the way he came across with it is like, oh, you a man, so by the time you in your 30s, you should know how to do certain shit. Listen, life for me,
not certain shit. You should be able to take care of yourself and be able to have some of your life figured out by this age. You should have. At 30,
tell somebody who should be doing what? That don't make sense.
Aren't children supposed to learn how to walk and read at a certain age?
Oh my God, we're talking about.
You're just saying now you should put time limits. As an adult, you should be able to do certain things.
You're nitpicking.
Because you nitpicking. You're making it sound like.
No, what I'm saying is that there's nobody on God's green earth. Should I be telling them to at this point in time in your life, you should have it figured out?
Well, I agree.
The same walk.
I don't agree when he said you're not a man. I don't agree when he said, like, I don't want someone to feel like you're less of a man, because we do know
but
there are a lot of things that can happen.
That's how
there are started. A lot. Okay, he didn't start like that. He came in there and he said we need to stop minimizing or making it sound like men giving, how do you want to say it? Like, because a man is struggling, like we're giving him a pass. Let's stop normalizing, he said, men not having it together. Because that's how we are as women. Like I said, I was once for 11 years. Okay, I'm gonna let you get it together. All right, I'm gonna do this. All right, I'm gonna be here. All right, I'm gonna have my family help you. All right, I'm gonna help you get this job. All right, I'm gonna help you get this car. All right, I'm gonna help you do this. No one helped me get a car. No one helped me get my jobs. No one helped me pay my bills. But I have to help you, a grown man, do that. Even back in the day, he even said, men provide shelter. That's what you did. You went out and got food. You killed the animals. You made shelter for people. As a man, you took care of your village, your family. So now we're living in a different time and women can do that, but because we're asking a man to do that, it's a problem. Because you're 27 and up, like he was saying, but then he went to 30 and up and you're not doing that. That is a problem. Women are tired of holding men's hand. It's okay. But like I told you, we got it. I got it. I'm not asking nothing of you that I ain't got.
Okay. That's fine. I'm not gonna argue it because again, I felt like that video. I don't like those type of videos because I feel like those are
no man. That's what they say. No, none of the men like it because a lot of the men were in the comments because they don't have it.
I don't have it. I know I don't have it, but I don't pretend like I do. But I don't also go out and bash women and do this and do that. I do. I know I'm very clear.
I don't think he's bashing. I think he was taking up for women. Y'all need to stop telling women that we're asking for too much.
I never said
that. Telling women, that's what he said. Women, it's okay to want something. Stop making us feel like we're asking for you to give us the whole damn world. We're asking for you to be an adult.
I've never said that. My whole thing is you can get yourself.
You told me that you thought my list was too much. And that's why I said I took it back. I was like, my list ain't too much, Tim. My list is small.
But Damien,
I told you today, I take that back.
Right. But one, I never met the guy. Two, I didn't know.
Not even him. Besides him, my list of what I want, not in him, meaning what I want in general.
I was talking about what you were dealing with. I were talking about what you were doing.
You said I'm going to pass up. You said, so you're willing to pass up on a lot of men, Danielle, based off of you wanting something now. And I said, yes, me, Danielle, want it now. And I am willing to pass up because I'm not asking for a lot.
They're looking for it. So there's where the confusion comes in. Confusion comes in. Okay. So if I'm not mistaken, I believe you said that you said that you want a certain thing, a man to have a certain thing. And I said, so you're willing to pass up one man that has everything else, but is missing one thing and is good to you versus him having everything. And you said
financial stability.
Yeah. I don't know if I can't remember.
It has to be that because I don't know what else it could be.
I don't know. I can't remember off the top of my head.
That's probably what it was.
But I was, and I asked you, and you were like, yeah. And I was just like, okay, if that's what you want to do, then I didn't think that was smart. And based off the conversation, if I can go back and find it, I still might not think it's smart. But it's never the
Tim, we always know we can agree to disagree here. That is perfectly fine. I just
here's my thing. And I don't like when people that do those type of videos generalize every man. Because he went from every man after this certain age is supposed to have this. Then he went to men, you need to stop bashing women for wanting whatever. And I'm like,
my dad used to always tell me, if it don't apply to you, why you listening to it? If it don't apply to you, then it's not you. He could be generalizing because people generalize a lot of things about women. Yeah, but it doesn't apply to me, so it doesn't affect me.
And men do the same shit too, and I don't like that shit. That shit is stupid.
But I think because it applied to me, that's why I was like, yeah. To other women that don't have that issue, they don't probably, they be like, well, my man ain't that, or I ain't gotta like. So that's what I'm saying. It doesn't apply to them. Right. It applies to me because this is something that not only that I've been dealing with, but a lot of my single friends have been dealing with. Okay. I don't know what it is, but the past 2 weeks, all of the different videos and things I've been seeing from secular to religious, I don't know what's in the air, but it's like people are telling women we want too much. And then people are telling women, don't feel like you have to lower your standards. So there's like this back and forth conversation that's been kind of going on lately.
First off, it's your algorithms getting your ass. It's your
algorithms. Well, it's not, because I've been getting these sent. This is the thing. I've been getting these all have been sent to me from my friends. I have not seen any of these. These have been sent to me.
I thought you was on like TikTok or Instagram.
But they're TikTok, they're Facebook, they're YouTube, they're on all different platforms, which is really interesting to me. And they're not memes. These are like videos of people people, like I said, from ministers to like something funny or to something like that, a guy or to a woman who's just like, I've been married. I've been with a man who struggled before when we were in our 20s. And when I get remarried, one big lesson I learned is I'm not going to get with the man who's not financially stable. I did that in my 20s and I will never do that again. And I was like, So I'm just saying, like, there's all different ways of women saying it. And I'm just
of course, if that's what you want to do, that's fine. That's perfectly fine.
I'm gonna get what I want.
Yeah, go ahead, get what you want. I'm by all means, if that's what you want to do, that's cool.
And I always tell people,
know for me, I know for me personally, I don't really give a fuck what you do, as long as you have a passion and whatever the case.
And I'm not knocking that too. I feel so passionate about what I want. So my thing is, don't knock me for wanting it, because I always tell men too, just because I'm saying it's not for me, I am not saying if someone chooses to be with somebody that's wrong. That is your decision. But for me, this is how I feel. You could be the perfect, you probably are. He is the perfect man for someone else right now, but just not for me. And that's where I'm at. I'm not knocking nobody. Love is love. If you find somebody, you better hold on to them and love them, and they love you, all your flaws. But I'm just saying, world, y'all stop beating up on us women who want something.
Yeah, but also niggas need to quit making them pandering videos, and women too, because women do it too. I've seen them on TikTok. I can't remember who it was, but I like. And this was like a couple of weeks ago. I liked her video, and because it was like, where do men go when they don't have a safe place to like get whatever they want off their chest? And so I was looking at the video. I'm like, okay, like she's got some very good points. I've known people to be in situations where they couldn't really get whatever they wanted off their chest. Or they tried to get it off with a significant other and it backfired. Like it completely, utterly backfired. And that was not good for either party. Are you talking to yourself?
Yeah, I was like, where's my charger? Because my computer, it's still up, but I'm like, well, where is it if I need to get it?
Oh my God. But yeah, so like women make those type of videos too. Everybody panders, especially on social media. And that, I think I'm more annoyed with it because I've worked in social media for so long that I get it. I'm just like, ugh, like this is fucking trash. And so just like them fresh and fit niggas, them niggas are, you want a man to do this, you want a man to do that, but you won't do this. And you're like, wait, shut up.
Like I said, if it applies to you, it applies to you. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Because if I was in a happy relationship, I might be like, I don't care.
Let me tell the world, listen, world, the last couple years, I've been getting my ass whooped financially, spiritually, physically, by the pandemic, mentally. And you know what? I'm trying to fucking get through it. That's it.
You are.
If you want me, baby, come get me. Ooh.
Because I'm not the perfect one over here. I got all the flaws. Keep talking. You said you want to talk about something. I'm just gonna go find my charger. I'm not naked. I got on clothes.
Oh my God. So I don't know if you saw this, but you found your charger?
Yeah, I do. I thought, my bra is not brawling today. I got somebody mama titties. It looked like mama titties.
There you go. Every time we have
mama titties, they need to be up. they looking like that bra is not supporting today. What? It just, I was like, oh, my titties looking like they need some help.
Why we have a discussion about titties every time? Like,
because they there.
Oh my God.
You said I've seen something, or I need it. What happened?
Okay, so one, I do want to talk about that Martin thing. Okay, so I do like the guy that plays Tommy.
Tell the people what you're talking about.
Okay, so somebody did a remake, kind of like they did Bel Air. So the same way that Bel Air got brought, like kind of pushed into production was based off of a fan-made trailer of a more down-to-earth more realistic, more because I mean, if you think about it, based on Will's situation in the show, it's a drama, right?
Right.
He got into a fight. His mama didn't want him getting into any beefs with anybody, so she shipped him across the country and went and was like, "You're gonna go and live in California where you can get a better education,
right,
have a better quality of life before you die out here in Philadelphia." So I mean, that's how that show, and now Bel Air, which a lot of people say is good. I'm still kind of iffy on it. I just don't know.
Have you watched it though?
No, I have not.
Oh, you haven't either. I thought you maybe watched it. I haven't even
attempted. Have you?
No, me neither.
Yeah, I have no. I mean, I guess because I don't have that desire. There's some things that happened in the first Prince of Bel Air that were really good. The dad scene where Will's dad is a trucker. He decides that he was going to take off. They were supposed to hang out. They never did.
Yeah.
The Carlton episode where Carlton had a gun. And he got into a fight. The episode where God, I can't remember the racial episode where Will and Carlton got arrested.
Right. They're back at that place. Yeah.
Phil had to come down and take care. Like, so there's a whole bunch of like real serious moments that happen in the show. The comedy, and it wasn't like super serious all the time. Well, this Martin thing that you showed me about like Tommy, and this is crazy because I said the exact
same thing.
Okay, I said the exact same thing. So I talked about, it was called Detroit, was it called Tommy and Pam, a Detroit love story or something like that?
I think, Tommy and Pam,
So it was called the Tommy and Pam, a Detroit love story, where basically they show Tommy and Pam getting together, and then Cole getting jealous and Cole like going off. Now Cole is still their friend. I just saw lightning in the background. Cole is still like a friend, but like he gets jealous. But mine was more like after the fact, like how they could run the show after, like
with Martin and Gina more so.
Right, when Martin and Gina is more involved. Of course, I think this one is not gonna. I think it's gonna be more focused on Tommy and Pam, of course, based on the title. But Cole is gonna play more of an intricate part of being the jealous one. So I don't know how that's gonna fall out. I don't even know if they're gonna even make something.
Right.
But it looked not bad. And whoever they got to play Tommy, he looks fucking spot on.
Yeah, I thought it was good. That's why I was like,
it kind of, I don't like the Pam, and I think the Pam could grow on me. And I think the Cole character, like he is gonna be fucking crazy. Because like everybody.
Wait,
like,
so when does the Martin reunion happen? It ain't happened yet, right?
It's already been filmed. I don't know when it's gonna happen, like when it's gonna come out.
Okay.
I don't know. But
because in my mind, if they market it right, they would try to push it out more for people like to kind of watch the trailer and maybe see if that might spark, because the Fresh Prince one, that was out for a couple years before
it was 2 years. It was out for 2 years
before the talk of, and I think it was because once again Will Smith
got behind it and said, I want to do this.
Yeah, because he was like, this is pretty dope. I remember he commented like, this is pretty dope. This would be like a cool idea or whatever. So that's what I'm saying.
So this is when Will Smith really kind of started getting on the he got into social media. Like Will Smith just showed up one day and just started and like really, if you think about it,
took over.
He's really kind of the king of social media outside of maybe like Kevin Hart.
And what's that man name? Jason Dorillo, I don't know what that man be doing, but he be having lots of stuff too.
Yeah, Jason Dorillo.
It's mostly food and weird. He gets paid like so much money to make TikToks and weird and stuff.
Yeah, Jason Dorillo, like his singing,
so random,
basically over. But like
his career is, but I feel like he's on social media
into a social media star.
Yeah,
but he had his little dance a couple years ago with Young BBQ, and I thought that was hilarious. But
anywho, they could do. I feel if they push that and Martin and them seen it and they co-sign it, I don't know if they got much power as well, but to get it into the works, or
I think there's a, and this could piss a lot of people off, but I think there's a stronger, even though there is a larger fan base. I think there's a larger fan base of the Fresh Prince. I think there's a stronger fan base of Martin fans.
Oh yeah, but I think they're gonna want to see Martin more in this, Martin and Gina more too than just Pam and Tommy. Right. It's a
great idea.
Great story, because usually in drama there's more other stories going on.
That to expand on that, because that didn't last. That Gina and Pam, Tommy and Pam did not last very long. I think it lasted maybe like half a season. They split up. But they always had a thing though. It was like from the first season. Like Tommy would say something slick, and Pam would be eating it. She eat it up. So like I definitely think that it's something that can work.
But then, like I said, where do we draw the line? Like, what next show are we going to try to turn into a dramatization? Jamie Foxx?
It can work. It can work.
You go to the hotel and try to take over the hotel.
What I would like
business.
If you want to talk about Jamie Foxx, what I would like to see is like, where did they go? Like, what happened after they got married?
Oh, him.
Because remember, like Nancy and Jamie, they got married.
Yeah.
So I would like to see that. I mean, but
I want a different world to come back on. That would be good.
Listen, that level of fine of Jada Pinkett ain't gonna be the same, man.
But just like the HBCU, because HBCUs is so big, like they should do a dramatization of different world. I would watch that.
Oh well,
or just bring it back. I'll watch it.
Things. I want people to realize. So for my different world fans, look, I'm about to piss y'all off. Willie wasn't all that great. Freddie was really the finest one. Think about it.
Jada was pretty.
Whitley was cute, but Freddie was the fine one. When Freddie went to law school and came back, did you see Freddie?
Yeah.
Freddie was fine. Freddie's the fine one. Okay. They should have brought Lisa Bonet back because her character did not get the justice that she deserved. Although she was beefing with Bill Cosby at the time. They should have at least brought her back and put her on a different world. If you don't want to be her, you don't want her to be in your kids anymore. You could at least put her ass out to college. She could have been a career student.
Remind me, I have something to say about another show.
Did
you see? Oh, go ahead. I'm about to jump into it, but yeah.
No, go ahead.
Did you see Mama Winslow?
Yeah.
When she went off about what was the little girl, her youngest daughter?
Yeah.
She just went. So I guess they were doing like some, I don't know, symposium. They were talking about the show.
Yeah.
And they were asking if we're doing a reboot, and she kind of went in. She was like, I am only going to do a reboot if you bring my youngest daughter back. I forgot the actress name. Jamie. Yeah. That was her name on the show, right?
Yeah.
Or you're saying, yeah. And so she was like, because we all always clown in the Black community. That little girl went upstairs and never came back down. She just went upstairs. And because she was doing they thought it was like porn.
Yeah, she did porn for a little bit.
Something like that. But Mama Winslow was like, but if you're she got on her high horse. She was like, but if you my baby, I don't care if you out in them streets prostitute, you gonna come home, because you my baby. I was like, you come on, Mama Winslow. Yeah. And then Carl Winslow, the actor, and even
Laura.
Laura. I'll call that girl. She was like clapping too. And she's like, I will only do it to have her come back on the first episode. She better come walking down them stairs. I was like, right.
That's how you start the episode off. Yeah.
Yeah, I think so too. Because that was so weird how that girl just went away. And I don't like a lot of Black sitcoms. That's a whole nother thing. We could talk about that during Black History.
Okay, so let me tell you something. I don't like one-on-one. I think one-on-one is stupid. One-on-one.
I thought that was cute.
Like Alexander. First off, Kyla Pratt, even though she is very fine, she looks the same. She does look the same.
She doesn't age.
She in that show was the most annoying person I've ever seen.
Her little voice is why she's Penny Proud. That's why she's Penny Proud. But I think it's cute only because one of my friends that is a single dad, his daughter, she likes that show because she's like, we're like that. Because I was like, so I think it's cute. I think it's cute now when younger kids watch like Moesha and stuff. Like they like that.
Oh, let me tell you about Moesha. Moesha was trash. She was a trash human being.
Don't do this, Tim.
Don't do what? She's trash. Moesha was trash.
Okay,
her as a character, Brandi, I love her to death. Brandi's a great singer. I love her to death.
Why was Moesha trashed him?
She was always fronting on her friends, always trying to talk down on what's his name? Not Ray J. What's the other boy?
Hakeem.
Man, why you talking down on Hakeem?
This is regular young girl stuff. Don't knock her.
Man, she's talking down.
He was the friend that always was around. He liked her. She's like, get away from me, boy. You ugly. Like, we just cool. Like, what?
Melissa's trash.
A lot of young girls, we hate on our friends when we're younger. We was petty when we was little, just being petty. Now we know we petty, but we used to be just like saying
Moesha is trash.
No.
Yes, she is.
No, we're not gonna. I don't agree. Moesha is not trash.
Moesha's trash. The Parkers, they did my girl Kim wrong.
Yeah,
they did her wrong.
They did her wrong in general. Someone broke.
They told her they took that from Kim to Kim is the daughter, right? Kim was the daughter. Who was Monique's? What was her character? What was her?
She was the mama.
I can't. But what was her name?
Miss Parker.
I
don't know. I forgot
it went from her show. It went from the daughter show to the mama show.
Because Monique, she gonna be funny.
She popped. I mean, she did have some funny moments, but
I felt bad though, and I forgot there was like a backstory. There's stuff I forgot what happened, but was it Kim, the daughter? Because remember, Moesha, she was sing a lot. And Countess Vaughn, she can sing. Like she can
Countess
sing.
Vaughn gets down.
But it was kind of clashing with, of course, Brandi. So I guess she really didn't get the chance to kind of blow over. Maybe she thought she was gonna maybe come out, but girl can sing.
Yeah, Countess Vaughn can get down.
I mean, she got her own show with her mom, but like you said, she got her own show, but then it kind of went to
it went from it went from the daughter to
because you're right, because Monique popped up on a couple Moeshas, her mama, and then she was so funny they gave her a show.
They gave her the fucking show, and I was just like, damn, like what?
What I was originally gonna say, them black families, I don't like the color thing. We already know with Fresh Prince, we was all super confused when they did the Aunt Viv, the way they did Aunt Viv, the darker to the lighter one. And then like on My Wife and Kids, they had the darker skinned daughter. Then they got rid of her, had the light skinned curly haired girl, older daughter. Remember on My Wife and Kids?
Yeah.
That sometimes the kids and parents color wise make no sense. Now I know black people, we can be different shades from our parents, but sometimes them kids be looking like that's not your baby at all.
Yeah.
Who child is this? Y'all could have casted a lot better. I feel like back in the day.
They used to call me the Milkman Baby back in the day.
Because you don't look like nobody?
I look like a lot of people say I look like my grandmother. God, I got.
But you say y'all people look alike.
We got the same nose, but
all black people got the same nose. I feel.
Yeah. I look like the Milkman Baby, like that. My uncle used to call me that. He still does every now and then. Like you ain't got the same skin tone as us. You look like Milkman Baby. Oh my God, Scotty Beam is all. Ooh. You know who Scotty Beam is?
No. Is that a rapper?
No. Scotty Beam is a social media ex Hot 97 DJ. No, I don't know, but she fine.
It's a woman. I thought it was a man. I was like, no.
That's a fine piece of chocolate woman right there. If I could look, can I show you?
Oh, she's beautiful.
Oh yeah. Scotty
looks like somebody I know.
Scotty Beam is gorgeous. Anyway, like man, Moesha trash. What else? What else is there? What else is there to cover?
There's something else, but we'll get to it maybe a different episode.
No, go ahead.
Okay, last thing. So I also came up with another video that was sent to me, and it was about do men put themselves in the friend zone on purpose? Or not, maybe that's how it went. Let me not lie. I don't want to say it wrong.
That's another episode.
It's another episode?
I want to hear the video now.
It's not like super long, I don't believe. Let's see. Oh, that's not it.
Fellas, are you being friend zoned, or are you putting yourself in the friend zone in hopes that one day your friend will be vulnerable enough, bored enough, or tired of dating to the point of finally letting you hit? I personally think that men can be in platonic relationships with women, but I know for a fact that there are some men that will be your best friend, your brother, your confidants for 5, 6, 7 years, hoping deep down inside that you let them slide all up in you. I'd argue that finding out that your male best friend isn't actually your friend, but is just waiting to hit, hurts almost as much as the breakup. So is your male best friend your friend for life, or somebody plotting to give you that pipe? Fellas, are you being...
I didn't plot to give you that pipe.
Oh, hey man. Hey. I mean, I've done that before. But yeah, I've done it before. I mean,
you've put yourself in the friend zone. Like I've learned sometimes guys play the long game where they just
everything's the long game. Absolutely. Everything is the long game.
I will say this. I think smart men play the long game.
I mean,
people that just trying to, of course, hit it, they not playing the long game.
No, so. But okay, so there's two things. There's the one that wants to hit it, and then there's the person that actually likes that person. That's
most of the time men that are putting themselves in the friend zone, possibly.
I would say that's more along the lines of like, hey, I actually like this person. Like, I want to date this person. I see something with this person. They may not see it, so I'm cool being a friend. And I don't think it's wrong unless you're doing it to be malicious. If you're doing it to be malicious, you don't do that.
But what if her intent on being cool with you is not to ever?
And that's cool. That's cool.
I mean, then the guy over here is thinking, but if I have the opportunity, when the woman's like, nah, I would never even think that. That's not fair.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
It's not being open and honest with each other as friends.
Right. Yeah, I mean, I've done both. I'm not proud of it. That's not a thing that I go and try to brag and boast about. But at the same time,
let me back up. You done both, as in you became their friend. You put yourself in the friend zone and just seeing if something could happen, and then you've also just been their friend, and then just something I think happened. I can be okay. That's what.
Yeah. I've put myself in the friend zone. Like maybe I put myself in the friend zone with people that was interested in me, but I wasn't interested with them because at one point in time, I did feel like a piece of shit. Like I didn't feel like I would be a good boyfriend. So I was just like, let me just not with you. I understand how you feel about me, but let me just not with you because that's not going to turn out the way you want it to. So we'll still be cool, but I'm not what you want right now. You think you want this, but no, that's not what you want.
But like she was, so the times that you went in, like, I'm gonna be your friend, but if the opportunity presents itself, that I'm gonna shoot my shot. Like, I think that's coming in under false pretenses. Like, you shouldn't even. My thing is this: with a guy, like, I know he likes me, but then he's like, nah, I just want to be your friend. I'm like, is that true? Because you came at me on a I like you tip, but then I kind of told you I don't really want to talk to you like that. And now you just want to be my friend.
But how come?
And I always give him this. I say, we can be friends, but the minute you cross that line, I'm going to have to say, keep it moving. Because I already told you, like, no. And you're now making me feel awkward because with my homeboy, you my real brother, my homeboy, I'm gonna be able to feel comfortable. I feel like as women, we feel more open and comfortable with the guy where we're like, nigga, that's my brother. I would never, like, my blood brother. I'd be like, hey, like, that's how I feel with certain people outside of blood. Like, that's how I want to feel, not, oh, he kind of like me. So I feel kind of weird because is he looking at me or is he not looking at me?
Like, my thing is, you as a person, if you make it weird, it'll be weird. I can acknowledge somebody's feelings and still be cool with them. I can acknowledge somebody's feelings, date them or not date them anymore, and still be cool with them. If you can't do that, if you can't put your feelings to the side, even though Taz, what up? Holla at me, dog. If you can't put your feelings to the side because you feel some way about him liking you, then that's something you need to deal with on your own.
Wait, if as the girl, I can't put my feelings to the side because my guy friend.
Okay, let's be hypothetical. Okay, so me and you, right?
Yes.
I come out, I'm like, yo, I want to take you out on a date. I like you, blah, blah, blah. And you like, no. And I might be upset about it, but I would respect it if you say no. Cool. So I'm not gonna treat you any different because you said no.
You're okay, that's great. That's your side of it. As a woman, though, from my side, then it's like, dang, when did it go from him just being like, man, that's Danielle's my homegirl, to like, man, that's Danielle's my homegirl. And you know what? I kind of think I like her a little more. I want to like talk to her. And then for us, it does change it just a little bit. And even if nothing ever happens and I'm like, nah, I don't want to talk to you, and we go past it, for women, there's still always something in the back of our head that's like, but he liked me. Like he liked me at one little point, or if I'm wearing something, is he like, ooh, she fine in that? Or is it like, man, that's my girl, she cool? Like, I don't know. It changes things. It really does, Tim.
I think you make it what it is. I don't think it's that big of a deal.
For you, most of the time, women, we just be like, oh, okay, whatever. I don't like you. We cool. You my brother. Stop it. And we do move past it, but I'm just saying from a woman's point of view, and even like she said, sometimes it's worse than even, because you're, as I'm saying, as you're thinking like, this is my home, this is Tim, this is my homeboy. Like I can be, when I be even acting nasty, be doing ridiculous stuff. I mean, I do it around anybody, but I'm not thinking like, ooh, Tim probably like, ooh, dang, yeah, she okay. Like I'm not thinking you looking at me like that. Because I can be myself and be free in that capacity of being your friend. But then when I find out you be like looking at me, then I'm like, I sometimes maybe subconsciously maybe restrain or try not to, well, let me not hug. I feel weird hugging him now. Or now I feel weird doing this because it makes it weird. I'm just saying it can, but time can pass. I've had guy friends. I was telling my homegirls today, there's only one guy in my life that hasn't tried it. That we were friends, and then they've like said something like, yeah, oh, let me take you out, or oh, you know what, Danielle, maybe we should try to date. Like, what, huh? No, you're my brother. We're friends. Like, brother from another mother.
Yeah, like, but I at the same time, okay, and I get that, but I also, and this is just me, I also established like from jump, like we're friends, but we're like, I'm not your brother. I don't have any siblings. So I don't know what that's like. I like
yeah, but man, like, you're a man where I think when you have a friend of the opposite sex, for women, not for all, but for me, I do see them as someone I can count on. One, because I have a brother, and then two, my brother doesn't live here, so I really like needed some from a man, like a grown man. I feel like I can call on him to do whatever. I've laid in the bed. I've had men spend the night at my house who were friends, and I laid in the bed with me, and because it was that way. And so and there's respect to where, because I know. Well, there's two things. I'm like, they're my friend. But at the end of the day, my daddy always say, a man is a man. And you not ugly, Danielle. So that's why they've all tried. But then I told you, I see both sides, Tim.
Hey, your pops.
I would too.
Hey, look,
I would try too.
Look, your pops. Hey, he's right.
I don't knock, and you know what, Tim? I don't beat up on dudes. I really don't. Because if they do, it just makes it weird. But
I told you about my uncle and my aunt. They were friends.
Oh yeah.
And he tried, and she was like, "Nah, you hoe." But then she the one came back and was like,
and that's fine. That's the best.
And they good. And you know what? they are. I could truly like. I didn't understand it because I was too young. I didn't know. And when they got together and got married, I was in college. But when I saw like over the years, I could think they are homies. They're like real good friends. Like you could tell that they had something before. Even like other family members. I got other family members that have been married for years, and you can tell that they were friends, or they just create some type of friendship. Like they actually,
and that's what my aunt told me.
They actually like each other. They like being in each other's space. Like I've been around people that have been married for years and they just fucking tolerate each other. And that's not what I now you want to talk about wants. I don't want that.
Me neither. We're not having no dead relationship.
I want to be able to crack on my I want to be able to crack on my wife. I want my wife to be able to crack on me. I want my kids, if I have kids, I want my kids to crack on me. I want to be like that's what I want.
I agree. So I think this, all I'm gonna say is I think that yes, it can be beautiful.
Yeah.
I think that's why I value even both my exes. Like I'm cool with the first one, Patrick. The other one, we just ain't talking, but I wish we could be cool because we were friends. Like we were so cool just as friends. I think a lot of times me and Patrick would forget we were boyfriend and girlfriend. Because we would be so like cracking, like just having a good time.
I'll be completely honest. There's a relationship that I wish I never messed up. I wish we would have just been friends. But I was so blind. I was so blind and just head over heels for this girl. And I tried to fit a square peg in a round hole and try to make the shit work. And he drove me nuts.
Not nasty, but go ahead.
I mean, that's a normal saying, but yeah,
it is. But my mind's not normal. But
but yeah, it was a thing that happened earlier in life. We got back to now. We were doing some shit we had no business doing. Then we should not have been doing what we were doing. But when that happens, then I'm like, "What's up? Like, what we doing?" And she's like, "No, we should not do this. We should just be friends." And I should have listened to her because we probably still be friends now. We probably will be really
good,
but we not. Well, I don't have no issue with her, and I'm pretty sure she doesn't have an issue with me. But it's just not.
That sucks.
And it's only happened one time in my life, but it affected like a lot of stuff.
I think that's what happened to me. Me and this last guy, we literally said that a lot of times. Are we going to get to the point where we went too far to go back to be friends? Because we were friends first.
Yeah.
And so I believe we have passed that point to be friends. I do think time kind of helps heal that to kind of get back together as friends. But it really does suck because we thought the same thing. Like, let's not mess this up.
I always, especially the last young lady I dated, even though we aren't on speaking terms, and she's making that point to not speak to me, and that's perfectly fine. I don't have a problem with that. You do what you got to do to take care of yourself, and I'm gonna do what I got to do to take care of myself. But our thing and our thing was friends first. So if we got in an argument, I was like, we're supposed to be friends. Like, we shouldn't be arguing like this. We shouldn't be doing this. We shouldn't be doing that. Like friends first. And that was kind of let's reel this back in. Let's realize what's going on. Let's take care of it. But we are supposed to be friends first. Before. And so I'm still gonna go by that for forever. With whoever I talk to. Like, if we can't be friends, if I can't enjoy being around you, then
that's what I'm on. I think too, that's maybe not the whole spark thing, but I just want someone that if I can't be comfortable around you, like, how am I gonna talk to you? I just want to be cool. Like, I can be myself and not be so like, And my aunt told me she's been divorced for years since I was born, but she's like, Danielle, I've had plenty of guy friends. And if you guys are gonna be, she's like, I ain't gonna lie, a lot of them try to make passes at me, but I was like, nah. And if the relationship means enough to you, you guys are gonna figure out how to make it work as an adult, how to have a platonic relationship as adults. Yeah. And if the guy doesn't want to do it, and if you don't want to do it, and y'all keep crossing boundaries and someone's not happy with that, then you'll make that decision. But I do feel like you can have people in your life that are just friends. It does suck though, because I feel like most of the time you probably are attracted to them in a certain way. But I don't know. No, let me stop lying. Like I said, I ain't been attracted to a lot of my guy friends. Oh. I don't want you like that. Like I said, I already know if I wanted you to begin with. Just like you know if you could want me, maybe. Possibly too. The time is right situation, right time.
Hey, listen, man.
I used to be like, no, you make a choice, man. Sometimes
it'd be right there up under your nose. You don't know.
Oh, don't do that. Don't do that. What is up under it? Ew. One time a dude tried to kiss me and I could smell all over his face. I was like, if you don't back the hell up, you got juices on your face.
Yeah.
That's nasty.
Anyway. That's nasty. So anyway, Danielle, give me your socials. Let's get on up out of here.
Okay, you can find me at @dyella_Ella, and y'all aren't gonna hate on me. You can also find me at He Said She Said Pod_ all on Instagram. That's where I be at still until I elevate.
You can find me on Twitter at Tim Wayne and on Instagram. I'm more of a Twitter guy, but you can find me on Instagram as well. Like it's Scotty Beam Pictures. You can also find me at He Said She Said _ He Said She Said Pod_ as well. Yeah, I think it's still lightning like crazy outside my door.
Oh, you said you saw mine. I didn't. I
saw yours like 30 minutes ago. It was just like it was nuts. But yeah,
my dog out.
Yeah, you might want to do that before we get another round of rain, because we're supposed to get another round in like 30 minutes. So.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, this was an interesting episode for sure. It
was. I was locked and loaded and ready.
I don't know. Anyway,
shut up. Anyway.
Y'all be safe, drink your water, mind your damn business. Peace.